I'll definitely be a guide and a facilitator to all my students to feel comfortable and to be communicative during the learning process. I would like them to feel learning English is an easy thing to do. I'll try to make them play and have fun and learn a lot. When becoming a teacher, I'll probably use the communicative language teaching method because this involves more than just learning the structures of a sentence and its forms. Um, we want them to know what they are saying, what they are doing. We want them to know how to deliver a message, not only to memorize a formula or a structure. We want them to think, to analyze, and to try to use all the strategies that they have learned through the learning process. So that's why I really like the communicative language method, and I'll probably use it on my future classes. I'll also try to combine it with the Suggestopedia method, which is kind of similar, but it involves the fine arts. And I am very musical, so I will love them to sing, to dance. I will love them to do role plays, to have different characters through the lessons, just to make them think they are playing without having them to feel like they really need to learn something new. They'll be playing without realizing they are already learning, and this will make the process more enjoyable. Since I'm going to be using the communicative language teaching method, I will probably use the accuracy based activities to correct my students' mistakes. Um, so I'll probably do that maybe in the middle or at the very end of the class, and this way none of my students is going to feel guilty for committing mistakes, because we all are going to learn how to use certain structures, and for that specific part of the lesson we are not going to focus on delivering a message but on the structures, on the sentences they were previously using during the role plays and during singing or whichever activity we were doing before. I love my students to develop different skills, so I'll probably have them first of all doing role plays. I know children love acting, and when they choose a character they feel more secure because they know there's someone else talking, not them. They feel more secure. That makes them talk, and that's funny for them as well. So we want our children to be communicative without feeling insecure in front of their classmates. So that's the very first kind of activity that I'll play with them. The second will be singing, because by singing we memorize or we actually learn a lot of new vocabulary. So that'll be better than just having them repeating the words again and again and again. So we want them to feel better by listening to music. There is a whole brain process when children listen to music that's very stimulating for them. So I'll really love them to enjoy the songs that I'll be playing for them, and I'll be also having some games. So it could be matching games where they can just um, feel more energetic through the lesson. And I'll use kind of a extrinsic motivation there, not punishing them. I'll actually just reward them with something they like, and I'll love them to enjoy all my lessons. I love my students to feel like they belong to the English classroom, so I'll probably have a very colorful classroom. I'll try to make them feel like that's a place where they can have fun and learn at the same time. I'll probably use a lot of visual aids, like a lot of colorful banners, and maybe a special part of the classroom will be decorated by the things they have done through the learning process. For example, if there are some paintings that they colored before, we can just paste it on that specific place of the classroom so they can feel important as well.